Something's been on my mind for a couple of years now, and this is going to be the first time that I'm going to speak about it. Now, it's been some conversations that I've been having with Ashley, Jangy Lang, and watching a vlog by Blue Flamingo Vlogs, and lastly Dago Cleo. Now, Ashley and I have had a couple of private messages between each other, and basically we've spoken about the Lord. And Blue Flamingo did an extremely long vlog, which was fantastic, had me riveted. It was like watching it was like watching The Bold and the Beautiful. His vlog was about his religion. Not so much his religion, but his way of thought about how he lives his moral life, maybe. Also, Dago Cleo did his vlog, which was reading the speech of Martin Luther King Jr. And as a young English boy and now a man, he is somebody who I've never ever bothered listening to before. I don't know really why he existed. I don't really know why he was always up there at the forefront doing his preaching. Now I understand. Thank you, Dago Cleo. So, what has been on my mind is my Catholic upbringing. Yes, I'm a Catholic boy. I was an altar boy during my school years. I had the full regalia, and I used to carry the holy water, and I used to help the preach on a Sunday in one or two of the three masses, and I loved it. I absolutely, in fact, we even got paid by sweets and chocolate. But my priest, Father Ryan, God rest his soul, he'd passed away last year, and he was a most wonderful, beautiful man. He loved and cared for every single one of us. Now, what has been on my mind, you are asking yourself, or you are not asking yourself. What has been on my mind is, and the last time I went to church, my priest said to me when I was leaving, "Oh, the roof's going to cave in." And basically that was his way of saying you've not been going to church. And that was a couple of years ago. It was before I came to Bulgaria, actually. Just let me blaze this up. So, my upbringing was fantastic. Born in a council estate, brought up as a council estate boy, rough and ready. I knew how to look after myself. I think that's the Roman Catholic ways, to teach you to box, maybe teach you to look after yourself. And but I was a Cub Scout, and they taught me, which was run by the church, and they taught me so many morals. I think the school let me down. I probably let myself down also. But no matter, it was a wonderful, safe place to be. Besides Mrs. Skinner, who used to poke me in the chest with a pen. She was an evil bitch. But all in all, it was a wonderful place to be. So, getting to the point of what I want to speak about is my religion. I was losing my religion. No, I wasn't losing my religion. I've always been a Catholic boy. I've always been a Roman Catholic. I'm very proud to be. But when I stopped going to church, you know, you stop praying. But what I did do is I started to feel that no matter where I was, I could feel the Lord. Whether I was mixing cement, every time I lifted that shovel of sand, I could feel the Lord. Whether I was picking up a stone to throw it, I felt the Lord. So I didn't feel the need to have to go to church. But now I'm a little bit older. About 2 years ago I was thinking that I actually miss going to church. I actually miss the congregation. I miss the Mass. I miss saying hello to all those people on entry and standing outside and saying hello to them or goodbye to them, and watching the people drive away, and all the children running around playing, and I miss all that. And oh, have I gone out? Something that Blue Flamingo Vlogs said actually struck me, and that was that for him it doesn't matter about the and now, because of the birth of my first son, Daryl Elvis Baby Roxhope, I'm starting to think, what about his first Holy Christening? What about his first Holy Communion? We've got no church. And do you remember I was telling you about my nephew who's become a sexton at his local church? It's an Orthodox Christianity church, which isn't Roman Catholic. And I want to remain in Roman Catholic religion because I'm happy with the way that it works. Now, happy for the way that it works in the years that I've been born, and regardless of what I think about history, burning witches. So, and because of baby Daryl Elvis, I want him to be confirmed, christened, and my nephew wanted to have a conversation about his religion. He was showing me all his icons, you know, little plaques of Saint Christopher and the Holy Mary and Saint Nicholas, and you know, all these other saints that they celebrate here. And because he's helping out in the church, he's learning a little bit, and he had some holy water, and he wanted to say a prayer with a Bible, and he wanted to have one of his little icon pictures, and to bless the baby in the corridor when we're putting our shoes on to leave. And something happened, and he wasn't able to do it. He was quite angry. It was alright because of his mum, who is a total non-believer, what you would expect from a communist lady. Because she grew up during communism, there is no such thing as religion, not even the slightest bit of religion. Churches were all used to celebrate the two monks who created the Bulgarian alphabet, which was given to most of the Eastern Bloc. So I have the opportunity to have a christening here, which is purely bureaucratic. It's in an office, it's with a lawyer, and that's how you get christened here. But you can go to a church as well, obviously, you know, because the church's doors are always open. But he would be christened an Orthodox Christian. One of my sisters, she Skype'd me. She's new to Skype, and she Skype'd me yesterday, then cut off, and then Skype'd me again and cut off, and then I went on to Facebook because I know she's on there a lot, and she's got a new status which says James has died. James is my cousin who is 43 years old. He's just 5 years older than I am, and he's passed away. We believe it's a brain hemorrhage, and we won't know until there's an autopsy, because obviously he didn't die in the hospital, he died at home, so therefore the obvious part is that they have to do the autopsy. So unfortunately I'm not going to be there. That's another funeral in the family that I'm not going to be able to attend, and it's a real shame. 43 years old, as we all know, it's nothing. But it makes you wonder about your own life, doesn't it? Certainly when it's somebody so young, dare I say. My mother's father died at the age of 39. He's 43, and I just kind of hope that it doesn't run in the family so much. Like I said, it's quite worrying, isn't it?